just came here to tell you that right now I'm on Peloton. So if you want to make a difference in this community, you better go on my Twitch and follow me there. This Peloton has like a lot of surprises, a lot of gifts for the community. I mean, this event is more for you than for me. So if you just follow me here on YouTube and you don't watch my streams, it's your time to finally do something about it. Don't you think? So that's it. Let's go to the clip you want to watch.
I think we watched it like a long time ago, one of these videos. Okay. Shot to another world. I shot to another world? Why is Duolingo there? Wait. What is going on, Duolingo? I'm gonna watch this just because there's Duolingo there.
I was peacefully dozing off on a plane to China when suddenly someone yanked my hair and chomped on my ear like it was a snack. I whipped around to find a naughty-looking boy. Ow! Seriously? Keep your teeth to yourself, kid! He then burst into tears and his mom turned to me. I wish I understood Chinese, but her dramatic glare made it clear I was the villain here. I tried to dive back into dreamland, but the woman next to me had other plans. She woke up and started chewing her gum like a goat who hadn't eaten for 300 years. It was so loud that people from 30,000 feet below could hear it. Excuse me.
What?
Could you tone that down, please? Tone down the what? Oh, great. Her voice was even more annoying. I shrugged it off and reached for my trusty earphones instead. But before I could enjoy some music, the guy on my right suddenly smacked my shoulder. What is wrong with this flight? Everyone was driving me nuts. Left, right, front, and back. The culprit was so engrossed in some stupid adventure game on his phone. Hey, quick question.
Minecraft!
Do I look like a punching bag to you? A little bit. You can't play your stupid game without attacking a real person, you know.
Chill, girl. It's called reflexes. Maybe if you had better ones, you wouldn't get hit.
The audacity of this guy! I couldn't help but think, why do these online gamers waste their time in a virtual world when there's a beautiful one right outside the window? Real life is 1,000 times better. Or so I thought. Hi, my name is Alira, and I'm an aspiring photographer who loves traveling around the globe and capturing the most beautiful scenes and moments. I had always enjoyed doing it alone, but things took a wild turn when a weird and mysterious guy started tagging along and changed my life forever. Before I continue, please like and subscribe. After dealing with all those annoying passengers, I eventually fell asleep after listening to music while letting my imagination run wild. Soon enough, the plane finally landed, and I headed straight to my beautiful hotel. I took a short beauty sleep while waiting for nighttime to roll around, and when it finally came, I excitedly jumped out of my bed, took my camera, and immediately rushed outside. Stunning views, beautiful people, inviting lights, glowing lanterns, and the sweet traditional vibes of China. This is the dream. Walking along the streets, I stumbled upon a guy sleeping on a bench. Judging from all the stuff around him, he must be homeless. Poor thing. I found myself clicking pictures of him, my camera perfectly capturing his struggles and hardship from every detail of his form. Just then, a green owl suddenly appeared from behind the bench, perched on the sleeping guy as if he owned him.
I thought that we were here for the drama and all that stuff, but no.
And scowled at me. Relax, little buddy. He's all yours. To my surprise, the guy woke up and scowled at me too.
Who are you? And what are you doing here?
His eyes then lowered to my camera.
Were you taking pictures of me while I was sleeping?
Duh, I was taking pictures of the street, but you were blocking my view. It's not my fault you were sleeping there.
That's a terrible excuse for disrespecting my private space.
The private space? That's rich coming from you, who is sleeping on public property.
Delete my pictures, or I'm gonna delete it myself.
Don't you dare touch my camera! Do you have any idea what it takes to capture a beautiful moment or view? The countless hours, the right timing, the quest for the perfect angle. I pour my heart and soul into every shot. Those aren't just pictures. It's a piece of me, a piece of my struggle, my passion, my life. So please, don't take that away from me. I trailed off when I realized that he was now holding my camera and swiping through the shots. But how? So you're not only homeless, you're also a snatcher. Give it back, you jerk. I lunged at him to retrieve my camera, but he suddenly vanished. I spun around, and he was still swiping. This guy, I swear to God.
In all fairness, you have quite a remarkable talent for capturing beautiful images.
What do you think of me now? Just some lousy, try-hard photographer? I snatched the camera back, and this time, he didn't resist. He practically handed it over. I immediately checked my gallery and realized he hadn't deleted anything.
Relax. I usually don't meddle with other people's business. Unlike you.
I tried glaring at him, but I felt like I ended up pouting, which made him smirk. Oh, well, at least I finally bumped into someone who speaks English. I'm so tired of racking my brains and using weird hand gestures to understand what the locals are saying. He ignored me and started picking up his things as if preparing to leave. So, where are you from?
Not from around here.
I see. Where are you going?
I don't know. Maybe under the bridge? At the back of the junkyard? Just anywhere with a roof where I can recharge my energy, so I can continue my pursuit of answers to my questions.
Just then, a sudden rumble of thunder echoed through the streets. I think you should speed your pursuit up, because the rain is about to pour, buddy.
I don't mind the rain. It helps me think better.
But your owl doesn't. He stopped in his tracks when he realized that I was right. You know what? Why don't you just come with me to my hotel? I'll get you a room. It's just nearby.
I appreciate your hospitality, but I don't need your pity.
Oh, look. Mr. Grumpy Bench Guy is being such a drama queen.
Fine. But the moment the rain stops, we're out.
Another thunder rumbled as we started walking away. When we reached my hotel, the receptionist immediately greeted me with a question.
给你朋友另一个房间。
As I scrambled for my translation book, Hatham suddenly swooped in.
Shida, Ching.
Did you just speak Chinese?
I speak multiple languages. I have a constant hunger for endless knowledge.
So, you're a polyglot. So cool. That's literally my dream. But learning another language is so difficult for me. What's your secret?
Oh, I use this splendid application on my phone, Duolingo.
I know it, we were about to get there. I know it, we were about to get there.
Oh, I have heard about it, but I never tried it.
It has a fun and engaging approach to learning a language. It's like casually playing a game, which is a pretty good motivation for the learning process.
Okay,
Actually, it
that
is.
sold me. I immediately downloaded the app and was greeted by a cute green owl named Duo, who looked very familiar. I turned to his pet, who was sitting on his shoulder. Whoa! Duo looks exactly like your owl.
They have the same name too. Just a little warning. Duo's nice and helpful, but he can be a little persistent sometimes. But it's also for your own good.
Well,
Persistent.
he seems to be a cute little guide. I went straight to my first lesson, and I was already liking it. Shui means water. Shui? Gosh, I am so thirsty. I need some shui. Okay, got it. Okay, so this is my room, and yours will be that one. I was talking to him, but he seemed preoccupied with something over my shoulder. I turned around and realized that he was looking at my collection of postcards on the wall. To my surprise, he suddenly barged inside.
Where did you get these photographs?
Those are the places that I captured with my precious camera, and these right here are my goal destinations. They're beautiful, aren't they? He looked so ecstatic as he gawked at one of the pictures, like it was the most delicious meal he had ever seen.
Where is this place?
That's my next destination, the Tianzi Mountain. It's one of the reasons why I visited this country.
Take me with you.
Consider yourself lucky, my friend, because I'm going there tomorrow. I always preferred traveling alone, but
Okay.
maybe it was time for me to try it with a travel buddy this time, at least for a day, and just for fun. The next day, we traveled to the mountains, and when we got there, Hatham's calm demeanor instantly changed to ecstatic.
The stone forest.
An image of a familiar place seemed to have flashed right before his eyes. The stone, what now? He ignored me and started navigating the place, running around like he owned it. Dude, wait up! We rode a cable car, crossed a river, and jumped from one stone to another, and after an hour, I felt like collapsing. Slow down, Spider-Man. I'm not a marathon runner with endless stamina, you know. Jeez. When I finally caught up, I found him standing in front of a mysterious and ancient-looking monument. He fiddled with a rock against it, but nothing happened, and he looked super frustrated. Hello? I would really appreciate it if you would tell me what's going on. What is that thing, and what are you trying to do with it?
This is a totem, and I need an electro element to activate it.
What do you mean, electro element?
Electro element. Something, anything that produces lightning.
Oh, you mean electricity?
Huh?
Lucky for you, I've got something here.
What is that?
You don't know what a taser is? It's my go-to for self-defense. Zaps people with electricity, or whatever you call it.
Interesting.
He immediately took it from me and tried it on the totem. After a few sparks,
Doesn't she have like a
triggered,
taser?
a glowing symbol appeared on top of it. Holy cheeky bananas! Is that a hologram or something? He found 2 more totems, and after doing the same thing to each of them, a strong streak of light came from above, forming a pillar. What in the world is happening? Is this some kind of secret experiment from the government? And what's your deal with all of this?
I've been traveling from place to place looking for these runes. Since I'm not from around here, I don't know where to go. I need to activate these beacons in 6 places scattered around the world. With your knowledge and resources, things are going to get easier for me now.
But for what? Why are you doing all of this out-of-this-world stuff?
We need to go.
Dude, you didn't answer my question.
Sometimes, the journey to find answers is more important than the answers themselves.
Whatever you say, Plato. After activating the first beacon, we embarked on a thrilling and action-packed adventure of a lifetime. After Tianzi Mountain, we
She
hiked
just wanted to
straight
take
Huanghe
photos.
River, which Hatham kept calling Luhua Pu Liu. There, we had to light up some fire totems. There were 5 of them, but according to him, only 3 needed to be activated. Of course, those 3 we needed were surrounded by water. Great, right? Hatham was all business, using his fancy tricks to get those waterlogged totems blazing.
Okay.
Well, I just snapped pictures of these outrageous moments. Our next stop was the breathtaking Matterhorn in Switzerland, aka Dragonspine, according to my travel buddy, where we faced a puzzle with circular
Okay.
platforms and wall signs. The place was so cold that I had to huddle by fire torches just to keep myself from turning into a popsicle. I let Mr. Mysterious Smarty Pants solve the puzzle by himself while I continued my Duolingo sessions. You know I can't miss those streaks. With each beacon we activated, I felt
What I'm watching.
a mixture of excitement and curiosity. What was this leading to? And why did it feel like the world had turned into one big adventurous playground? During our flight to our next destination, I found myself fully immersed in my new favorite app, Xin Ten Toila Elira.
You could take a break sometimes, you know?
I need to learn the basics, at least for now, and I like how Duo keeps reminding me with his cute little expressions. When we finally reached Vietnam, I decided to try out what I learned by asking the locals about the directions. Xin Loi, Bang Ko Te Chung Toi Duang. The woman stared at me as if she was solving the most difficult math puzzle. Ko Te.
Xin lỗi, nô ngàn cùng đích trụ, chúng tôi viết đúng viết vinh, ha lồng đục trong.
Được chứ, bạn chỉ cần đi thẳng, rồi đi qua cái cây khổng lồ kia. Sau đó rẽ phải và đi bộ khoảng 200 mét sẽ thấy một khoảng đất trống.
Okay, I guess it was too early for me to attempt a conversation. After learning the direction, Hatham continued walking towards the bay. Ugh, why is this guy so good at everything?
You still have a long way to go, Elira.
I literally just started. Just wait and see. I'll be leading the leaderboard with an unbeatable streak in no time.
I commend your determination. Keep it up.
Soon enough, we were greeted by the beautiful emerald waters and towering limestone islands of Halong Bay, or as Hatham called it, the Golden Apple Archipelago. While I was snapping pictures left and right, Hatham got to work immediately. He solved a music rock puzzle thing, and after activating the place, we toured around the city and enjoyed their local food. I even tried conversing with the locals with the help of my brilliant travel buddy. It got me even more determined to learn more. So during our flight to Scotland, I got really busy with leveling leveling up and earning rewards. I never knew that learning could be this fun.
Learning could also be done in silence.
Sorry. And soon, we finally reached our next destination, the Isle of Skye in Scotland, or as Hatham called it, the Star
yeah.
Snatch Cliff, Mondstadt. After walking around, we came across a green fan-like object. I watched in amazement as he applied some wind pressure to activate it, unleashing a powerful upward current. Whoa, that's so dope. So, what's next?
Time to fly.
After taking a large cloth from his bag and holding onto it, he wrapped his arm around me, and we gracefully floated in the magical breeze. I never thought I would experience flying like this, not even in my wildest dreams. If this is a dream, I hope I can keep enjoying it and not wake up too soon.
Our imaginations know no bounds, Elira. They possess the extraordinary ability to unlock infinite possibilities.
We then found
Yay.
2 more fans along the way before we finally activated the totem at the top of the cliff and summoned the pillar. I stood there for a while and looked ahead at the seemingly endless horizon, thinking about how Hatham sees this beautiful world in his own vision. Finally, we were down to the last one, Deshra Desert Sumeru, or as we call it, the Great Pyramids of Egypt, my favorite. Hatham looked so nervous and excited while I was taking some pictures of the legendary structures. After hours of touring around, I followed him as we headed to the group of old, weathered columns. So, how do we solve this one?
We need to hit the larger columns until you match them with a corresponding symbol on the smaller columns beside them. Match all 3 big ones to the smaller ones to summon the last pillar.
Aye, aye,
What?
Captain. I grabbed a tree branch lying nearby and used it to help him hit the columns until we finally summoned the last pillar.
All the pillars scattered across the world that we activated.
Yay.
Now too.
I dropped my jaw in amazement when their fusion created a swirling, glowing vortex or something. Is that a freaking portal?
Yes, it's a portal back to my world, Elira.
To your world? So there's indeed another world out there? Before he could answer me, the earth beneath us mildly shook, and a horrifying creature suddenly appeared right in front of us. Holy crunchy potatoes! Is that a transformer? Did Hatham summon that machine from their world? What if he was actually a bad guy who was set to ruin our world? Oh my gosh, what have I done? I wasn't ready to say goodbye to our beautiful Earth just yet. I have yet to discover the other wonders of... My paranoid voice trailed off when I realized that Hatham was gone. Just then, I felt a strong, glowing presence behind me. I slowly turned around and saw him and Duo transforming into something with dust particles and glowing bright projections dancing
Duolingo?
around.
Wait,
Then
what?
cleared away, revealing a strikingly handsome video game character and his adorable sidekick. Is
I need to see Duolingo again. I need to
handsome
see
video game
Duolingo again.
character
Like, look.
and his adorable sidekick.
This is amazing.
Hatham, is that you?
This is my true form, Elira. And my real name is Zal Hatham, a scholar from Sumeru, and our academia scribe. That machine in front of you is a primal
Yeah.
construct, only found around the desert area of Sumeru. This machine enemy is often found guarding the temples and ruins, and I need to defeat it.
So it's like
Okay.
the final boss in the game, and you're the brave hero. I suddenly felt bad for suspecting him as a bad guy. As the primal construct started charging toward them, 3 ethereal green mirrors popped in and hovered
Wait,
around
they-
Hatham, radiating
can
a
use
brilliant
this?
emerald light that almost blinded me. He then started fighting the monster, moving with grace and precision, consistently blending freestyle moves and rotational attacks with his sword and abilities. Watching them fight was mesmerizing, as if I had been transported into an epic video game. He unleashed a barrage of reflective attacks, boomerangs slicing through the air, slashes carving through steel. Each hit dealt a lot of serious physical damage. Soon enough, the terrifying machine was finally defeated. Dude, you are so cool. How did you do that?
Get out.
I don't need to fight. I only need to think. Everything else is connected. All I have to do is find the weakest link, deal with the causal factors, and everything else tends to resolve itself.
Okay.
Duolingo is so
Enough with your
cute.
deep philosophical words, dude. And maybe start explaining everything to me properly? You know, I've been following you around like a dumb little kitten and catching up with your stamina.
As a gratitude for helping me, you deserve to know the truth. My
What?
friend Kave and I were trying to open a domain, but something went wrong. It started malfunctioning. The rule is to hit these columns using a physical attack and never use any elemental attack. Kave didn't know this, so he used his elemental skill because he thought it was more efficient. It made a different reaction to the process, and instead of opening a domain, it opened a portal that connected to the human world. And before I knew it, it started sucking my friend. I tried to save him, but I was the one who got pulled inside instead. I got teleported here, which was a very different place, and I have been finding my way back for quite a long time. Thanks to my friend Duo here, who also got accidentally teleported for some reason. He's been my companion since the day I got here, and he's the one who has been helping me learn the different languages of humans.
Now that makes sense. And no sense at the same time. I swear, I'm stuck in a fantasy adventure novel. Anyway, I'm glad that you finally made it.
I appreciate all your help in this journey of mine, Alira. As much as I wanted to discover more about your interesting world, I need to return. Tevat needs me.
Oh, well, traveling won't be the same anymore without you. I'm gonna miss you a little bit, I guess.
Just play Genshin Impact, and I'm sure you will enjoy the magical beauty of our world.
Oh, I'm gonna miss you. Yeah, here's an ad for you to remind me.
Tevat. We have 7 nations brimming with natural wonders that you would love to capture. You'll meet a diverse set of people with unique personalities and abilities like me. And together, we will fight exciting enemies. We'll share every adventure in this enchanting realm.
I felt a lump in my throat as he extended his hand, but knowing that I would be seeing him again, I shook it with a smile.
See you around, Alira.
I watched them as they entered the portal, returning to their world.
Wow.
Come here, boy. Bam, bam. Eat that monkey butt. All right, Hatham, time for some snacks. Ever since I started appreciating video games, I became the annoying passenger this time. These games opened my eyes to the existence of extraordinary places that remain hidden from our physical world. Places that only exist in our minds, yet they possess the power to transport us on thrilling adventures. They hold captivating magic and beauty, offering a gateway to fictional worlds. Now, I embrace the opportunity to immerse myself in both realities, and because of it, I have never felt alone again. I was so into the game that I jerked when an incoming announcement sound chimed in.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We will begin our final descent to Paris shortly.
And now, it's time to explore the famous beauty of Paris. Bonjour, comment allez-vous? Wait, is it allez-vous? Allez-vous? Bonjour, comment allez-vous?
You're never here when my tears dry. You're never around to see me thrive. When it's my birthday or my day off, you got other plans and can't show up.
Interesting. Oh, and then comes this trailer after. Ah, amazing. Amazing, amazing.